in good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. Cause that's what friends are for. Good morning. Hi, Jordan, Chrissy. Hi, Kiki Eyes. Scoot you guys up here a little bit closer. Hi, Brenda. I forgot to put my teeth in. Hang on, I gotta go put my teeth in. I'll be right back. That's better. Hi, Angie's Life. Hi, Sweet Tea. I went live and forgot to put my teeth in. Oh, Kiki, so far I'm having a great morning. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Sweet D. Hi, Paula Jones. Like I said in yesterday's upload, if you can't laugh at yourself, you sure as heck don't need to be laughing at anybody else. I hope everybody's doing okay. I know a lot of people don't look at titles. I often don't. If you did, then you know that this is a no content live stream. If you didn't, now you know this is a no content live stream. So, well, why are you live? Because some of you kids have been leaving me comments saying, I miss your live streams. Well, what's a girl gonna do? Hi, Ramblin' Rome. When you got kids coming up in your comments section saying, I miss your live streams. But babies, hi, Cotton Candy Boobs. I feel kind of weird going live with no content. I know, crazy kids, Matthew. Babies, I don't have to tell you guys, there's plenty of drama on YouTube for folks to talk about, but I'm not really into that. I mean, some of it, yeah, for funsies. So just in case Tiffany Marie happens to be watching, I'm not wearing a bra. I am sitting on my porch and I'm about to light a cigarette and have a no content stream of consciousness just hanging out. I know. Oh, hey, please, username. I have always called you Section 2, number 1. I think I'm wrong. Are you actually second to none? Honey, correct me. But whichever it is, yeah, sometimes it's nice to just chat. Hi, Cat's Eye. Hi, Nani Tina. Hi, Dick Dollar. You can't see anything under flannel. That's right. It's good to see you, Dick Dollar. Hi, Seal. Second to no one. Thank you, darling. I am so sorry that all this time, 2 years now, I've been calling you section 2. And you've been so kind that you never corrected me, or if you did, I never caught it. Hey, Seal tagged me and it's in white instead of orange. Thank you, second to no one. Yeah, Seal, you tagged me. It says, hey there at Lip Lock No More. Always before it's shown up in orange. It's white. Hi, Esther. So I just wanted to let anybody who takes issue with braless women on their porches smoking cigarettes, speaking stream of consciousness, if you take issue with that, you may want to change the channel. I'm just looking at your chat for a minute. We probably won't be on here very long because I got nothing to say. Well, I have things to say. But Benny is a mess. Benny! Hi, Whiskey Boots 19. You're free range today too? Well, I got the, I get up at 5:36 in the morning. This morning I slept until 6:03. And I got all of the cat rescue chores done and the new dog rescue chores done. And I had taken Rags, the new rescue dog, on 3 walks this morning. And started some laundry. Was going through the comment sections on some videos here on this channel and started noticing several, not hordes, but several comments saying, I sure do miss your live streams. I'd like to say this about that. Thank you. That I don't really know how to put it. That made me feel really good. How about that? It really made me feel good about myself and the channel and us, that if it was even one person that said, I miss your live streams, but it does a person's ego. It does the ego good to know that people miss you. You're an early bird too, second to none, second to no one. I'll get it right. I'll get it. You know, I read it in a magazine. Oh. You know, I saw it on YouTube. Oh. Sweet tea, the birds here. I mean, we live, we're inside the city limits, but we're down in the valley part of town that the locals, especially the older folks, refer to as the bottoms. And it's not about economics, it's about geography. And although we're in town, honey, we still have rural mailboxes in this part of town, and we are surrounded by trees. Just here in our own yard, we have 5 pecan trees, a black walnut tree, a magnolia, and 2 redbuds. Then the entire area, especially to the south of us. So the songbirds and the crows, the blue jays, they all have plenty of places to roost. So songbird time here lasts all day long. Nani Tina, it is. Heber Springs is not only a very nice little town, um, there's just something comfortable about, to me anyway, about this area of the country, of our country, the U.S., about the United States. So, Seal, you have to get up early too. Not that you want, but the dang school wants kids there at those darn schools. Yeah. It's been a long time since I got up early to get a kid off to school. A long, long time. Our youngest is in his 30s. And with him, we lived close enough that he actually walked to school or rode his bicycle. If the weather was inclement, I would drive him, you know, but. Paula, what were you? Oh, Paula, you retracted. So I was going to read your comment, but you retracted it, honey. Hi, Superior Dreams 19. How are you? Kiki, if you walked across the street, you would be in the city, but you're right outside the city limits. I like being inside the city because of the municipal services. Hi, AC. Honey, it's a no content live. I just went live because several people had left comments under different videos here on the channel saying, I miss your live streams. And as I was saying to the kids a while ago, there's plenty of drama that I could talk about, but why perpetuate it? Let's see, Paula Jones, Sweet Tea, I've seen you around where they do all things of summer. Paula, honey, if you're speaking to Sweet Tea, Sweet Tea is a moderator for AB, for A Balance. And we also see her on some other channels that I am now enjoying. I guess I could talk a little bit about some new channels I've been watching, not in an effort to get you guys to watch them. You guys know how I am about that. I've said before, I'll say again. You watch who you want to watch, when you want to watch them. You comment where you want to comment, when you want to comment, and you chat in live chats when and where you want to. It is none of my business. And I do not consider it disloyal to me if you're watching somebody that I freaking despise. Which, now let's get real about that. Yes, we get up in our feels. Of course we get up in our feels. We're human. But how do you actually despise somebody you've never even met? We can dislike or be uncomfortable with their demeanor, their personality, their presentation technique, their attitude. There are lots of things about other people that can turn us off. But how do we allow ourselves on the internet to go to a place where, and I'm including myself now, I'm singling me out. How did I ever go to a place of despising somebody on the internet that I've never met in my real life? I've been mulling that over. And I've come to realize I don't despise them. I just don't like them. And I find so often, here on YouTube especially, that I have tended to allow myself to develop negative feelings that in some cases I believe are valid. The negative feelings I have are towards those on YouTube who have blatantly lied about me or have taken my own words and twisted them to fit their narrative. Most of us here on YouTube get attacked by someone here and there for whatever reason, this or that. And often it seems to me that it's someone lacking in their own self-confidence. Baby, I'm trying to think how I want to say this train of thought that I've gotten on here. There have actually been times that I've sat here in my home and cried because my feelings were so badly hurt by being called names. I've been called an old hag many times by Tiffany Marie. I've been called an old bitch by Benny Keys, along with other names. I read comment sections. I beg your pardon, not comment sections, live chats from other channels. Are those words intended to hurt? Because if they were, you hit your mark. I'm a tough old broad. I've been to hell and back more than once in my life. The majority of my viewers know that I'm a survivor. Trigger warning. A couple of trigger warnings. The majority of my subscribers and viewers know that I am a survivor of child sexual abuse. They know that I am a survivor of having been held hostage by a man who broke into my apartment, having followed me home after a gig. I was performing in a nightclub. He broke a window and broke into my apartment after the babysitter had left. I was a single mom. My son was 3. He's almost 50 now. And that man held me hostage for a little over 8 hours in my own apartment, in my own bedroom. and raped me repeatedly, telling me that if I made a sound, he knew my son was in his bedroom and he would kill him. I didn't make a sound. I'm a tough old broad. My viewers and subscribers who have been around for long enough know that I was held at the end of a loaded double-barrel shotgun that was placed under my chin in an armed robbery, and that the owner of the store was told, give us all the money or I'm going to blow this bitch's head off. I stared that man right straight in the eyes. I didn't say a word, but the look in my eyes told him all he needed to know. My testimony against him and his partner at their trial, my testimony sent them to prison. My testimony. I've had a loaded .357 revolver placed to my temple by a friend's friend who was not happy with my friend. I just happened to be there. I did the same thing to him I did to the guy with the double-barrel shotgun under my chin. I stared him right straight in the fucking eyes. Because I'm a tough old broad. But I would remind you, just those 4 things that have happened to me in my almost, I'll be 73, the 30th of this month. 6 days from now. And I grew up in a world where you respected your elders. That is not the world we live in now. But what I was going to say about those four things that I just mentioned, horrific things, skimming across the motherfucking surface of them. I could tell you all the gruesome details, but this is not a drama channel. All of those things happened to me before I was 25 years old. That's what made me a tough old broad. Yet, coming on YouTube because I want to talk about a little missing girl, because I am a humanitarian with real feelings, real compassion, real sympathy, real empathy, and real motherfucking caring about other people that I do not know nor will ever meet. And merely because I have chosen to come on YouTube and wanted to talk about a little missing girl in Northeast Tennessee, I have pieces of shit like Tiffany Marie, Benny Keys, and Carl Nichols calling me old hag, fucking old bitch, lying, taking my words and twisting them and making my life into something that it absolutely was not. Is it any wonder I feel the way I feel? When people of low quality, no morals, no values, no ethics, come sideways at someone such as myself, who I can very proudly say operates with motherfucking integrity. I cannot say that about a whole shitload of people on YouTube. Now I'm pissed off. Hi, Veritas. We're going to have to walk around because I'm mad. Hi, Kim. Hi, Half Pint. I got to get you out of here. I am not a cult leader. This is my cult. I am your leader. To be in my cult, you must not worship me. Bong. I was in one. I didn't know I was in one. I thought I was worshiping God. As a matter of fact, in my heart, I was. Cults don't make it a habit to tell you that you're in one. Duh. The story of my escape from the cult has had almost 40,000 views. In my former community on YouTube, escaping from religious cults. Carl Nichols, go fuck yourself, you low-life piece of shit. If there were ever a cunt on YouTube, it's Carl Nichols. Pardon my French. You know what he likes to do? He likes to take my image like this right here. He'll most likely take this. He turns my face green. He distorts my face to the point that I look like a motherfucking monster. Evidently, he doesn't appreciate my natural beauty. Or he thinks I'll strike him. Guess what, Carl? I've never struck anybody on YouTube, nor will I ever. Because every time one of you low-life pieces of shit does a piece on me, my subs go up. And that's worrying Benny Keys. How do I know that? Because he fucking said so on a live stream. That's how I know it. While he's calling me names because I fooled his ass, didn't I? Cigarette went out. Guys, when I stare into the lens like that, friends, my YouTube friends, when I stare into the lens after I make a statement like that, I'm not staring you babies down. I'm staring the motherfuckers down. How often do you even see those people look into their lens and look at you, viewers, if they even cam up? See, this is another reason I haven't been going live. I have nothing good to say. There's no news in the Summer Wells case. I don't believe in beating dead horses. I don't like replaying shit from 2.5 years ago. People, Jody Sue Brown, still beating the fucking dead horse of the marathon, raising money for the Summer Wells Reward Fund. Let's see. I took a 5-day break from watching Jody Sue Brown. A while ago, I thought, well, go over and just see what her last live. She's saying the same thing that she has been saying since the very first day she came on YouTube. Same shit, different day. What the fuck? She can't even come up with her own phrases. Now she's borrowed Tiffany Marie's this well-organized group on YouTube. What fucking group on YouTube? You mean all you fucking locals down there that when Summer Wells went missing decided you could have yourself a little YouTube channel and get famous on YouTube because you live in Rogersville or Kingsport or Hawkins County? Hi, Half Pint. Hi, Duchess. When the fuck did it all go sideways when it comes to Summer Wells? I've been reflecting on that because I've been around for a long time, you know, when it comes to YouTube and Summer Wells. It went wrong with the marathon. That's when everything fell apart. I don't know why, but I sure do wish I did. All right, I need to stop staring down the assholes that are out there watching now that I'm not mad anymore. Let me just look at your chat, respond, interact with that a little bit. And then we'll get off of here, or I'll get off of here. Hi, Cotton Candy 65. I didn't see you, honey, till just now. Hi, Sandra Neal, Sandy Gant. How do I keep Summer's name in the public eye without dealing with all this crap? You guys got any words of wisdom and advice as to how a person such as myself can keep a promise to a missing 5-year-old kid with all this crap going on. Hi, Sassy Ann. Hi, Remain Calm. You're not here. I've been watching all of your lives, Remain Calm, and I do moderate for your channel, but I've been doing a lot of hiding in the bushes, like you do over here a lot. Seal. You guys can see it coming because I'm talk about summer, and here we go. Yes, Chaos and Roses. Now, I'm agreeing with you without full knowledge. I didn't watch anything on YouTube that had anything to do with missing children until summer, or true crime. Let me rephrase it, Chaos and Roses. I wasn't in this sector of YouTube. After Summer Wells went missing on June 15th of 2021, and Seal, I'm going to get back to your comment, honey, but Chaos and Roses caught my attention there. Hi, When Evil Entered. A great channel, When Evil Entered. And thank you, mods. I can see that you're working this morning. Thank you. I know they are babies. Thank you, mods. Do the best you can, babies, and the ones that you can't, don't worry about it. They'll get turned over to YouTube. They'll be reported. Chaos and Roses, Seal. After Summer Wells disappeared, the first time I became aware of her disappearance was when the behavior panel did their analysis of her parents, Candace Bly and Donald Wells' interview on WJHL on June the 28th of 2021. The behavior panel was the only true crime type channel that I had been watching, but it wasn't Summer that I had been watching them for a while. I can't remember now. Oh, Jodi Arias. Something had got me interested in that case. I guess I had seen something, I don't know, maybe some trial footage or something. And they did a piece on High Burnt Dirt on Jodi Arias. Kitties, Mommy's live on YouTube. Cut it out, Mr. Grayson. It's Mr. Grayson and Itchy McScratchy. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Elizabeth. So I enjoyed that channel. So I had watched a lot of what they had done on a number of different cases, all cases that had already been closed. So the night I tuned into the behavior panel and they were analyzing Donald Wells and Candace Bly, I had never heard of Summer Wells or them. I didn't tune, or her parents. I didn't tune into the behavior panel for Summer Wells. I tuned into them because I watched every live stream they did, or every upload they did. But that's when I became, okay, so I'm sitting there watching these four guys that I had all this major respect for. And for the first time, And at this point, I had been watching them for, if not weeks, if not months, at least weeks. Okay. And I was like, you guys are so wrong. The guys, the behavior panel, for the first time, I was like, I know you're experts. I understand your backgrounds. I have always respected everything that I have watched you do. What the fuck? Because as just a regular Joe out here, I was stunned to the point that I unsubscribed from their channel, being a loyal and avid supporter. So that got me searching around on YouTube and in the news. Hi, Nada Drama Nana. That got me searching around for Chilmani. I will be 73 the 30th of this month. Does that answer your fucking question? How? I'm old, motherfucker. How about that? God, you stupid sons of bitches. Sorry, gang. So I start searching around on YouTube and WJHL, WATE, the Rogersville Review. And I'm like, this is really weird. And I started talking to friends, real friends, you know, flesh and blood people in your actual life, about this little girl. My grandchildren, I've got 8 of them. And they were like, well, you know what? You were a television news director. You were an investigative reporter. And you've had 3 television talk shows. You know how to interview people. You know how to delve into backgrounds. You know how to fact check. So if you watch the introduction video on this channel, it'll tell you why the channel's here. It's the very first. I have the background and the expertise. And I'm retired, so I have time. And then the marathon came. Boy, I was thrilled. Wow, this is something. Look at all of these strangers around the world pulling together, trying to do something more than just talk. And I've had people coming at me sideways ever since. Accusing me of being a criminal mastermind and I'm in charge of a criminal empire. And child trafficking and things that would never even cross my mind by low-life pieces of shit who have none of what I have. Age, wisdom, experience, years and years of living, breathing, walking, talking, interacting with love, thoughtfulness, tenderness, and compassion. Things that those people cannot relate to. Not only can they not relate to them, they despise those qualities in other human beings because they don't have them and they don't know how to get them because there's something fucking wrong with them. What's wrong with them? I don't know. But I can tell you there's nothing wrong with me. So back to where this started. How in the world could I possibly disdain human beings that I've never even met? Because they've shown their true colors on a public social media platform. And I am a long gamer, and I watch, and I listen, and I watch, and I listen. Because the people that do the kind of things that I've been talking about cannot keep up the facade long enough, if you're a long gamer, to pull it off. The mask slides off again. The real person comes out again. And we see that they are who they've been telling us they are all along. And the moments that they may seem kind, may seem compassionate, may seem tender, may seem loving, are exactly that. Seem to be, not really are. Now, the scary part of that to me is this: they're followers. We're all familiar with the old adage, the cliche. Birds of the feather flock together. Sans trolls, okay? Because we have people on YouTube, there are trolls that are really good trolls. Traitors, Nicolina, those associated with that group, and that's what I was talking about when I said I've been watching some new channels when I started the live. Now, keeping in mind that I'm a long gamer, I told you guys on the last live stream, or maybe it was an upload, if I'm wrong, I will eat my words on a live stream on this channel, and I will apologize to every single one of you. Every single one of you. If I'm wrong about Nicolina and Traitors and that group of folks. Also, like I said in that same statement, I don't think I'm wrong. We'll see. The thing with Traders and Nicolina is that they have come out on live streams and said, look, we know we were doing it. We realized what we were doing. And I'm paraphrasing, I'm not quoting them, okay? But independently, they've said, they've admitted to what they've done. On live streams, they've admitted to it. They have shown for a number of months, as far back as I can count, at least to June. Okay, so we got June, July, August, September, and we're almost through October. So right at 5, maybe 6-ish months. Ish is hard with this bridge. They've turned over a new leaf. I'm giving them a chance. I believe in giving people second chances. I don't believe in third chances. This is not a baseball game. You don't get 3 strikes and you're out. I take you at face value. And like my mama, I trust you until you give me a reason not to. That is a direct quote from my mother. When you give me a reason to not trust you, you've lost my trust. Therefore, I don't take you at face value anymore. Now, if you want my trust, you have to earn it back. And you earn it back by proving yourself to me through consistent behavior that I, in my holier than thou way, according to a commenter under yesterday's Benny is a Mess video, in my holier than thou way, will watch your P's and Q's until I feel like, okay, maybe I can trust them. Now, by trust, am I talking about some kind of violation in my real life? No, I'm talking about YouTube. Which is the internet, which for a lot of people appear to be their real life. It's not mine. Hi, Crime Creepy. Paula Jones, honey, that comment along with others. But now back to what Seal said, probably a long time ago. By YouTube standards in the chat, for me to just keep on doing what I'm doing. Yeah. Because I'm a tough old broad. But I have feelings. And they have been hurt. But not hurt enough to make me be quiet. You guys remember when I came on and I told you that I had been seeing a number of creators telling their viewers and subs, I don't care. I don't care. They will say what they'll say. I've heard it with my own ears, seen it with my own eyes. I don't care what you think about me, they'll say. I've heard YouTubers say, I don't care what you feel about me. I don't care if you like me, they'll say. Well, guess what? I do. I care how you feel. I care what you think. I care. I care about people that are in my chat room and my comment section that I have communication with behind the scenes, not other channel holders, subscribers. You guys don't know what we talk about because it's none of your business. Because it's not about YouTube. It's about what they're going through. Their life, their illness, their family, their loss. I have all kinds of things I could come on here and pat myself on the back. I think that most people on YouTube aren't accustomed to a real person. A real person. They'll tell you they're not here for clicks and views. I am. I'm here for clicks and views. I'm here for subs. I'm not here to derail anybody else. I don't want to take down anybody else's channel. I don't want to take away anybody else's First Amendment rights to speak their mind. But I have had it up to here with the bullying and the harassment, not of myself, but of others. For what purpose do you bully and harass? To make yourself feel better about you. How do I know that? Because I've been researching bullying and harassment, especially when it applies to the internet. Studies have been done. I'm not talking out my hind end or off the top of my head. I'm talking about actual solid studies I have been reading and researching on bullying and harassment on the internet. And the base core cause is the person doing the bullying and harassment. They have no self-esteem. They have no self-confidence. They feel unliked, unloved, unwanted. Well, the way they act, I can see why nobody would not like them, not love them, not want them. I wouldn't have people like that in my real life. I wouldn't invite people like that into my home. I wouldn't sit on the front porch with you and drink a cup of coffee with you. Why? Because you're an asshole. And I don't like assholes. They're to be pitied, kids. People like Tiffany Marie, Carl Nichols, Jody Sue Brown, Benny Keys, I could go on and on and on. But those four names are the ones that come at me sideways the most. And so therefore, they're the names that come off the top of my head, off the tip of my tongue. They're fucking assholes. Not only on YouTube. So back to the birds of the feather thing and what scares me are the people in their chat rooms and comment sections that give them the attaboys, the attagirls, the pats on the back, and yay, you go for it kind of rah, 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 re, kick them in the knee, ras, kick them in the other knee. Because they are birds of the feather. And the people participating in, enjoying, and encouraging it are just like the people they're watching, and they're doing it vicariously through the host on the YouTube channel. They are bullies. Championing a bully. And that tells me all I need to know about them. Now, I made a comment earlier about it's none of my business where you go and who you watch, what live chat you chat in. But I also made it clear that I'm sitting there reading the chat. So that tells me that either some of you are like me and you're highly manipulative and you know how to fuck with somebody like Benny Keys and get them to think that you actually like them. That you've actually forgiven them. That you've actually forgotten all the shit they did while they were being paid to mess with your new channel. I don't forget. So it could mean that. It could mean that some of you are like me and you go to any chat you want, and if you like other people in the chat and you like the creator, you give them real hearts instead of the ones that you give to just make them think that you like them. But I'm holding in my heart are you clever, sly, and manipulative, such as myself? Or are you two-faced? Only the individuals can answer those questions within their own mind. But rest assured that it doesn't matter to me either way. If you come into this chat and leave comments on this channel or my other channel, my cat rescue channel, and you tell me that you love me, I believe you. Until you give me a reason not to. Babies, you guys are really... Remain calm, I see. Remain calm, you're in the chat. What are you talking about? Burnt dirt, thank you. I am one of the good ones. And thank you for recognizing that. And I don't mean that to come off, all, that my shit don't stink. My shit stinks worse than a whole lot of other people's that I've smelled. So I love you too, Shay. I know. I need to stop smoking. I've cut way back. I've gone from a pack every 2 days to a pack every 3. So I'm doing better. But yes, you're right. Smoking is not good. Oh, Sassafras has you blocked. Remain calm. Sassafras, do you have remain calm? That happens to me in chats too. People that have gotten mad at me at some point, or somebody that I got perturbed with, and I would block them in a chat. And then later on down the road, maybe a couple of months, people will be saying hi to them in a chat, and I'll be like, well, how come I can't see them? And because I blocked them. Sassy Ann, honey, I love you and I trust you. And thank you that you love and trust me. And I'll do everything I can to not lose that. But I have made major mistakes on this channel. A couple of really bad ones. One thing in particular that I thought I had vetted sufficiently, that it turns out perhaps I did not. And it really caused a row. Lost a couple of hundred subs. Fortunately, I regained not only the subs I lost over that melee, but now we've got Benny Keys worried because, as I was mentioning earlier, it was a live stream where he was replaying Enchanted Crap Path, lying about me, and Benny's just, yeah, fucking old bitch, yeah, you know, all of that, if any of you saw it. And, oh, geez, I lost my train of thought. Hey, Crystal Nicole. Hi, Angie's Life. I love you too, Angie's Life. Oh, got it back. Had to think for a second. And Benny made the remark, kind of like an offhanded remark, like sometimes when you're live, you'll make an offhanded remark, and then maybe sometimes you wish you could reel that back in and you can't. I don't know if he realizes exactly what he did when he made the remark that Lip Lock No More now has over 6,000 subs, and that means people are listening to her. That's what he said. That is a direct quote. He went on to express that that is of some concern. Wow. Benny, does that mean you consider me to be some sort of an influencer? Am I trending? Does it scare you, Benny, that people are listening to me? Does it scare people like Benny Keys, Carl Nichols, Jody Sue Brown, and Tiffany Marie that people are listening to me? Because you see, Benny did not say it's of concern because they're watching Lip Locked No More. Benny said it's a concern because they're listening to Lip Locked No More. I can see where if you're a lying, low-life piece of shit, where it could be unsettling when people go to a channel where what they hear is the truth, even about the channel holder. By the way, I'm not wearing an ankle monitor because I have no felony charges against me, nor have I since 1999, and they were dropped. Benny, have you contacted Carrie Noble yet? Yes, Shay, I do have good morals. I violated them a great number of times in my life. I have violated my own morals. But I've never gotten above my raisin. Shay, baby, like you, like so many of you. We grow, but we don't get above our raisin. And I was raised with solid, good, decent morals and values. Kiki, I love Shay. See, Shay and I are the kind of friends, although we've never met in real life, but I would love to. I would love it, and remain calm as well. Shay and I are so similar in our raising, how we were brought up. We have very similar thought processes. We tend to look at things through a very similar lens. And I think most of that comes from how we were raised by good people. I mean, of course, everybody has their issues, everybody has their shortcomings, everybody falls short. But some of us, including Shay, including Remain Calm, including Common Sense True Crime, and there's so many others. If I start naming the channels that I respect, I would leave someone out and it would be almost endless. Well, that's not true. And that was hyperbole. Reel that back in. It wouldn't be endless. But that we make mistakes. Sometimes our human emotions bleed through on a live stream, and it can be triggering to some viewers. But we come back. We come back around to what's real and what's true, because we're here for the right reasons. Because we care. There are just so many of you that I wish I don't know if there were a magic wand that could be waved, if there were, I don't know, just something. But my husband, a very wise man, stoic and solid, he has said to me a number of times over our almost 24 years together, there's only one thing, Bob says, that will make a person change. They have to experience a crisis of some sort. Some people will change when they experience a crisis. Not always for the better. Duchess, your Duchess Discussions, baby, I don't know, is it still called Duchess Discussions? Another really awesome, solid channel. Dutchie's true. She's a straight shooter. She's a straight arrow. Yes, Paula, you have to want to change. You know, how did I stop being a cocaine addict in 1985 on the 25th of September, 1985? How did I just cold turkey on that morning say no more, ever, and stick to it? Because there was a crisis the night before. There was the crisis of me finally looking into a mirror right after having snorted a rail off of one. Looking into my own eyes on a dusty kind of mirror because I had just done 2 rails off of it. And asking myself, what the fuck are you doing? Then staying up all night with my husband at the time, who is deceased now, and talking it through. And him supporting me because he was not a cocaine addict. So on September 25th, 1985, I changed. So I know it can be done. Sorry, guys, it's the mail truck. Hang on. I didn't get any bills today. He went on by. Mods, baby, I can see that you guys are having to work really hard here today, and we've been on here for more than an hour. You know, it's, as I've said, it's one reason I haven't been going live a whole lot, because the mods can't even relax, and you guys know where they're coming from. You know who sent these people. Carl Nichols, Benny Keys, and Tiffany Marie. That's who sent them. Some of them are being paid to do what they're doing right now in this live chat, where we're not even talking about anything that really, not even having a controversial conversation. It's just another no content live stream. But here they are, doing their best. They did their best, but I guess their best wasn't good enough. 'Cause here I am, still talking on my channel. Because they amuse me. They're like gnats, dog pecker gnats. You guys know what dog pecker gnats are? More 17, hi baby. Simply fuck all the way off. I love your name. Simply fuck all the way off. Do you guys know? Hi, Susan BZO. Have you ever heard? Now, this is Arkansas. This is Arkanese. Do you guys know what dog pecker gnats are? Veritas equitas. I be the bean. Okay. Now, that's what these are. They're dog pecker gnats. And they just kind of, you know, huddle and swarm around the dog pecker that sent them over here, because the dog might have I'm going to speak figuratively, like Tiffany did on her live stream in the middle of the night with just the moon on the ocean, and it's like a mouse in your house, but the mouse isn't really in your house. The mouse is on your front porch having a cup of coffee with you, or maybe it's washing your windows and just saying, "Hi, I'm just here to wash your window." Okay. That just, hi, Cash. Pubic lice. No, it's not pubic lice. So, the dog will be washing your windows or having a cup of coffee with you on the front porch. Or maybe a sip of Coca-Cola. When suddenly, yet somehow expectedly, from out of nowhere, come all these little dog pecker gnats that actually where they want to be is hovering around the pecker of the dog that sent them, because it just smells so good, and that's where they like to be. But, the dog will go over and have a cup of coffee on Liplock's porch and maybe wash her window, but don't go in. If you guys didn't see that live stream, what I'm saying right now probably would make you want to make a 5150 call on me. I'm good. I'm just referring to a very, very strange live stream that to me appeared to have been maybe mushroom induced. I mean, if I were on mushrooms, I would do something like that. Only I wouldn't do it on a live stream on YouTube on a public platform where everybody could hear me talking about some kind of a mouse. So anyway, hi Hudson's house. So, Dutchie, your husband has the flu, honey. Oh, honey. I hope you're feeling all right, Dutchie. I know that you've been through some personal medical issues as of late. Just know, hi, love and be loved. Just know that there are some well-intended folks out here like me. I'm praying for you. And I know you're the kind of woman that you actually appreciate that. But, but babies, there are some good trolls that I actually enjoy. Because there are people on YouTube who troll just to be a troll, but they're not there to be ugly. They're not there to be mean or to bully. They'll come in and toy. They'll toy with the chat to see if they can get a humorous response, to see either out of the chat or out of the channel holder. But like I said, not necessarily to derail the live. They're just having some fun, but they're not doing it maliciously. I like those kind of trolls because they spice it up. And I don't have a problem remembering what I was talking about. You have observed it a number of times in the hour and 24 minutes and 33 seconds we've been on here. I can right now think of 4 things that I mentioned, went and talked about something else, and then went back and said, oh, that thing I mentioned a while ago, here's what that was about. Tiffany Marie can't do that. She needs her chat to remind her what she was talking about. She was doing a live where she asked, I think it was maybe yesterday, I'm not sure, where she asked, what was the date of Andy Bernard's first live stream? Someone put in her chat July the 4th. She starts going down whatever trail she's going down. Then she looks over and sees July 4th in her chat. She goes, what's July the 4th? Well, it's the fucking date you asked for, you imbecile. I mean, I would love to be able to blame, air quotes, Tiffany's inability to remember what she's talking about, to smoking a bunch of weed, or I don't know why she sniffs around so much. But I would like to blame it on smoking weed, but I mean, I can do like I just did and look off at a neighbor that's strolling down the street, and that's why the dogs are barking, but I still remember that I'm talking about Tiffany Marie, not remembering what she's talking about. I can't blame it on that. And this isn't weed. This is pure THC oil. 91.7%. I can take one hit off of this terp tank and it would be like one of you guys smoking a whole damn bag of weed. Yet I can still recall what I'm talking about. And if I do go off the rails and I were to ask my chat and look down and see your answer, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to identify that what you were doing was answering a question that I asked earlier. I am so holier than thou. So to that commenter yesterday, let me say this before I say goodbye. You know why I can come off as holier than thou? Not you, commenter, because I don't fucking know you, nor do I care to. I can come off easily holier than thou when it comes to Sniffany Marie, Skeezy Keys, and Snarl Nichols, and Slurry Sue Brown, because I am. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hi, Hilda. Hi, Broken Crayon. Baby, no, I'm not the best. I'm just me. There are people on here that work hard. I don't work. This is fun. I mean, thank you. It's very kind of you to say that. And I appreciate it. But there are people on YouTube who literally work. They research. They gather photographs. They gather footage. They write a script, and they actually produce a video. Guys, I know how much work that is. I owned an audio video production house for 17 years before the digital age, when all editing was literally taking the reels and getting it just right and marking it with the chalk, cutting it with the razor blade, and splicing it together. But these folks that are doing that in the digital age, they're working hard too. It may not be as much actual physical hands-on, but they're still putting effort, time, Again, research. They're putting their heart and their soul into a channel to bring you the best they can bring you on whatever the topic may be. It could be the best way to make lasagna, not using Tabasco and uncooked noodles, by the way, a reference to skeezy, or it could be anything. All I do is either come on here like this and just jack my jaws. I'm sorry, I'm burping from the soda pop. Or if a topic like the ones I've addressed in the past grab my interest, then I will put hours of research into something, but I'm not putting together a piece. I'm not writing a script. I come on and I screen share what I've been looking at, and then we talk about it. To me, that's not work. So I have a lot of respect for those who do put a whole lot of work into what they do, while at the same time appreciating you guys for all the nice things you say to me and about me. I know, Cash. Have we seen Carlos Martinez? Rags is doing fine, Cash. Rags is doing great. As a matter of fact, I love you too, Hilda. As a matter of fact, Rags is a dream. And if you guys wonder, Cash is a member on our cat rescue channel, Furry Feline Monsters of Mass Destruction. Cash is a member over there and has been paying attention to the fact that 2 weeks ago, day before yesterday, we rescued a dog, and her name is Rags. So, hello, Brazil. I have a friend in Brazil. So, Paula, you have cat rescues? No, it isn't a different Cash. Stop acting like it isn't you. Not a drama Nana, formerly Nana Tina. Are you changing your name? Cash, we know it's you. I mean, who else has a name like that? Carrie, I hit him, then Carrie hit him. However you pronounce that name, you've been double hidden. Paula, thank you for rescuing. Thank you to anybody and everybody that loves and rescues animals. Kiki, remain calm. Who would you like to meet in a dark alley? Whack-a-troll. Trolling, trolling, trolling. Keep them trolls a-scrolling. They're so disapproving, them trolls, through all kinds of live streams. Some are quiet and some scream. The trolls are rolling into our side. I make up words to songs all the time. I make up words to songs. I can do it off my head. I can do it off my head. Whack-a-troll, whack-a-mole. John Cena, the wrestler. I know that name. Hilda, your kitty is over 11 years old. Hi, Selena. I remind you, I watch Nicolina now. I haven't heard Nicolina sing. I watched her live last night, as a matter of fact. She did 2 lives last night. one right after the other. One live ended, and I was like, oh, okay, well, now I got to go find somebody to watch. And I turn around, and it's like, boom. And Nicolina's doing a live called Move Over. With the moo, who do you think she was talking about? Hi, Ocean Tide. I was talking about you and the crew a while ago. Did you hear me? I was talking about Nicolina. I call her Nick. I don't know why she may hate that. Maybe I shouldn't. And traders. And how I've really gotten into them since they've turned over a new leaf. They're powerful women. I like powerful women. I admire and respect powerful women, especially when they use their power for the good, like Remain Calm does. Cash. Yes, you do like cats. You just act like you don't. Just like I told you on the last live stream, Cash, over on Furry Felines, when I said that I think you're really a nice person, and you were like, no, I'm not. And I was like, yes, you are. And you were like, no, I'm not. But yeah, Ocean Tide, I really enjoy, like in real life, being in a group of very strong women who don't agree on something. Intelligent women who can discuss without cuss, that can say, I get your point, but I don't agree. Here's how I see it. And either have the ability through reason and critical thinking skills and common sense. Excuse me, I have to cough. I have a tickle. Sorry. To be able to discuss a topic, disagree, and yet still be friends, and respect one another's opinions while not agreeing. Okay, here's what it reminds me of. And then I really do want, I need to get off of here. I didn't mean to be on here this long. Now I started to say now I'm just but all along I've just been blah, blah, blah. In 1990, I ran for and was elected as a city council member in Mountain Home, Arkansas. It's a city of the first class, an 8-person city council, and the mayor when we had council meetings. I was the only female. The mayor was a male, and the other 7 elected members, the other aldermen, were aldermen. And that was such an eye-opening experience for me personally in learning to agree to disagree, to be able, for the benefit of others, in our case, our constituents, the people who had voted us into office, to develop the ability to agree to disagree when what you're attempting to accomplish is something that is of benefit to, from one person, in one particular case I can remember that came before the council with a specific request, to passing a citywide ordinance that was for the benefit of everyone. And I can think of a specific instance where that was done. And it was all done in an open public forum, a city council meeting. And it helped me hone skills that I had already put in my little bag of tools that I use in life to get along. It helped me learn how to discuss a controversial issue without being controversial. Now, that's almost impossible on YouTube because people want to make it controversial. And if they can't make the topic controversial, they'll make me or you controversial by bringing up things that have nothing to do with YouTube. You guys all know this. I'm preaching to the choir here. They'll attack your past. They'll, before you were ever on YouTube, no matter how honest you've been about it, they'll try to take that and twist it into something else to fit the phrase so frequently used here on the main streets of YouTube, their narrative. I don't have a narrative. So they'll take your past, my past, and turn it into something else, or your family, your kids, your grandkids, your husband, your wife, your life partner. They'll take something you've said in a chat room out of context, turn it into something else. They don't have the skill set, the intellect. Therefore, they don't have the ability, nor do they have the capability to develop it, because something's missing up here. And I'm not talking about their intelligence quotient as much as something lacking. Okay, not here. Let me change that. Let me amend that. I'm going to retract. Let me retract. There's something missing up here. Retract that. There's something missing here. YouTube's not going to fill that hole up. Attacking good people in chat rooms is not going to fill that hole up. Coming sideways at people in comment sections is not going to fill that hole up. Drugs and alcohol will not fill that hole up. In my personal experience, there's only one thing that can fill that hole up. And it's something a lot bigger than you or me. It's something intangible. It's something that most of us refer to as God. Because in my opinion, there are some people in this world that only God has the power. And when it comes to that, we have to remember God gave us all free will. And He will not force us to do anything. And He will not force us to not do anything. So if you're empty here, the one thing that can fill that up, you have to let it. You have to invite it in. And as long as you keep that door closed, you will continue to be the empty zombie that you are. Yes, Cash, I am not a religious person. I do not go to church. I know the Bible front to back because at one point in my life as a Jehovah's Witness, I was considered an ordained minister by them. I'm a spiritual person. And there just came a time in my life when I had to open this and invite something bigger than me into it. I don't know what that thing is. I just know it feels good and I like it an awful lot. And whatever that thing is here for me, to support me, to help me, to encourage me, all in a good way. And when I misbehave on YouTube, that's me misbehaving and using my own free will to misbehave. Okay, I'm just starting to ramble now, and it's getting a little too personal about me and my life. Just giving them more fodder that they can take and twist into some kind of nastiness. Oh well. We need a song. Give me a minute, I have to think. It's okay, Kim. Hi, Beth Ann. Yeah, Be the Bean. We all have our own testimony, don't we, honey? Yeah, we do. Yeah, sweet tea. We all go round and round. Yeah, we do, honey. And they love fodder. Yeah, Ocean Tide, they love the fodder. Sweet tea, I hope so. I do. I hope so, that deep down that they know there's something bigger than them. We can always hope. I know that there are people out there that say, what's the point? What's the point of hoping? What's the point of praying? Nothing ever changes. It only is getting worse. I think it depends on how we look at things. So, Birdie's crime chat, you believe in God and you have faith. You were created in his image, but so worldly and perfect. Oh, Birdie, I could not have put it better myself. Let me read that again. Let me see if I can scroll without accidentally timing somebody out. Birdie's crime chat. I believe in God. I have faith, and I was created in his image, but so worldly and perfect. Birdie, you touched me with that. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Yeah, if we're wrong, sweet tea, maybe we are. Who knows? Nobody gets to come back and tell us, do they? As far as I know. Beth Ann, you're a child of God. Sassy Ann, my faith is what gets me through. I talk to God just as if he's sitting right here beside me. Sassy Ann, I do too. I'll even say, now listen, I might make you mad today because I'm kind of mad at you because this thing that's going on the other side of the world, this really big, horrible thing that's happening. Why won't you please stop it? Why won't you make it stop? I don't have any answers along those lines. I just know that for me personally, I'm glad to wake up every day. I'm glad my husband woke up this morning. And I've told you guys before, and it's true. When my feet are hitting the floor, getting out of bed, the first thoughts going through my head are thanking something bigger than me that my feet are hitting the floor. I woke up. I can talk, I can hear, I can comprehend, I can think, and I can see. Thank you, God. And thank you for the same for my husband. Thank you for the same for my children, my grandchildren, and my great-grandchildren. Speaking of grandkids, and then I really am going to get off of here. For the last 2 days, I've been shopping on VRBO, Vacation Rental by Owner, because I have 10 grandchildren coming for Christmas for the first time in years. There was the big C lockdown. None of my grandchildren live in this state. And when my oldest granddaughter contacted me back in August and said, Grandma, we all want to come to you and Papa's house for Christmas this year. What do you think? And I went, I think that would be great. I have no guest room anymore because of the 4 rescued ginger kittens. I can't put you in a tent because it's going to be December. So my husband said, let's just rent them a house for the weekend. And I was like, for real? He says, yeah. You know, we have a friend that does that. She manages Vacation Rental by Owner here in town. I let that whole cigarette burn up. I won't go through the whole story. I'll just tell you this. Found a brand new house. Brand new. Right here in town. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. From Friday afternoon before Christmas, 4 o'clock check-in, check out before 11 on Sunday, Christmas Eve. We're going to have Christmas here at Granny Ma and Papa's house on Saturday of that weekend before Christmas. Sunday, after they check out of their beautiful house that Papa said, let's just get them a house. They'll come here on Sunday for brunch, Christmas Eve brunch, and then go back to the states that they live in. And we are beside ourselves with joy, anticipation. And y'all, I have a great-granddaughter I haven't met. So I'm going to do the big traditional thing. It's going to be an old-fashioned country Arkansas Hills and Hollers Christmas. We're not going to buy a tree. We're going to go out in the woods and cut one down no matter how Charlie Brownish it looks. We've agreed we're going to have a thrift store Christmas. All gifts will be either handmade or second hand from a thrift shop or consignment store. I'm going to cook roast turkey and cornbread dressing with giblet gravy, bone-in ham, candied sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, homemade yeast rolls, real lumpy mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie with homemade crust, real whipped cream for my grandchildren. These are tears of joy. I haven't had my grandbabies together at Christmas for a long time. When my mother died, July 22nd of 2012, things changed in our family because Mama was the one that held Christmas together. Everybody came from everywhere to Mama's house for Christmas. All of us with all of our kids and all of our kids' kids as the years went by. Sorry. And then after my sister passed away, we all just kind of started going our own direction. And I just got a 15% warning on my battery, so we have no choice now. It's time to say goodbye. So as unseasonable as it may be, here's the song we're going to close with. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be why. Please remember to be kind one to another. It's not going to cost you one thin dime, and it's not going to hurt you one single bit. And it will come back to you tenfold when you very least expect it, but you need it the very most. I'm sorry if I missed you in chat. It's never my intention to leave anybody out. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love your clicks and views. And I love you. Now, you don't have to stay here. No, wait. You don't have to go home, but you cannot stay here. I love you. Bye.